Sorry about that. Hey guys, how are you? Good evening to you. It is late again, but we don't feel bad about that at all. We are just making sure that we get it in and we're doing the best we can with what it is that we have going on in our lives now, right? I know that I can speak for that. Speak for myself, certainly, with that one. And I'm sure you are too, because at this point, if nothing else, you've been reminded to be gentler with yourself and to simply keep your promises to yourself, doing the best you can with that. So I know that we're all on the same page with that. Well, it is day 13 and I'm very excited. It is me, Sherilyn Dorsey, creator and founder of You're More Than Their Mother and author of You're More Than Their Mother, Reclaim, Realign, and Rebalance Your Life. How was your day today? I hope everything was wonderful for you. Everything was fantastic for me. Just a bit about my day and really why I'm so late because, as you all know, especially during the week, it's my every intention to. Let me see if I can get a little better lighting. I got all kind of marks on my face that look like, I guess, from having my glasses on all day. But as you know, it's always my intention during the week to get these workouts done early, especially I really try to do it when I take my children to school because I have to be up anyway, making breakfast, getting them out the door, and sometimes having to take them. So might as well get it done and over with. But I am actually traveling now. I have a speaking engagement here in Chicago, and I'm very excited about that. That I needed to do. So I traveled in today, and then tomorrow, right after the speaking engagement, I'm actually traveling back home because although I'm more than their mom, I'm still their mom. So I have things, obligations, and commitments to my family first. So I incorporate everything else around that. So while it's a little bit taxing for me, I do what I have to do. I told you all earlier on one of the scopes that what I figured out and realized in my life, and once I realized that I internalized it and I try my best to practice that, is if it was something for my children, we would just figure out a way to do it. We, meaning me and my husband. We figure out whatever we needed to do in order to maneuver, manipulate, and make it happen. So I treat my engagements and my wants, needs, and desires with the same amount of urgency that I do my children. I deserve that. And I'm teaching them that they deserve that when and if they choose to become mothers and just people in this world, no matter what society says or who they try to dictate you to be as a mother or a woman. You get to choose that. Nobody gets a vote in your life unless you allow them that. So, excuse me. With all that being said, that leads me into my topic today. And gosh, it's escaping my mind. What is the name of it, guys? What were we? Oh, goodness. What is it that I was going to say? Making a way. Gosh, sorry about that. Making a way. Really, what I just talked about, it was a direct parallel into the topic, the subtopic of making a way. But how I want to speak to that a little bit more directly is when I'm talking about in the way I would like to, let me back up. I want to loop that in and speak more directly about this challenge that we're on right now. Now, this information can be tied to any part of your life, be it professional, business, personal, spiritual, whatever it is that you're working on. We're just using this platform of this 30-day challenge and working out as a way to springboard off into whatever area of our lives we want through our commitment, discipline, and follow through. What I want to talk about in terms of making a way is just really what I was talking about as we started up, when we started off this Periscope. Sorry, I'm just stumbling over it. I think I'm kind of tired. But when we started this off, we have made a commitment to 30 days, no matter what, working out. It's 11:40 by my clock. As long as I get this workout in before 12 o'clock, a new day hits. I am keeping my commitment to myself. While I didn't run today my workout was 100 sit-ups. I literally got in the floor at my grandmother's house and just started doing my sit-ups. It didn't matter what anybody else around me said. It didn't matter if anybody else around me understood. It was the commitment that I made to myself and that I said, you know what, no matter what, I have to do this because this is what I said I was going to do. My full intention this morning, guys, was to get up before I went to the airport, which I got up at about 5 or so to get to the airport. And I was supposed to get up actually at 4:30, and I promised myself I'm going to get up and go and take a walk. Well, in doing that, I didn't go to bed till about 12:31, just in getting my kids prepped and ready, and my husband all set up before I left, making sure my house was in order so they could function as well as they needed to without me. Well, when that didn't happen, I had to create a new way or create a new space for me to do what it is that I said I was going to do. And what that looked like for me was stopping what I was doing while I was enjoying my family and chit-chatting and things like that, and getting up and getting over there and doing those sit-ups. I had to make a way. There's no gym here. There was no actually even extra room, because if your grandma's house is like my grandma's house, there's always somebody here. It's always some family coming through, and somebody's always showing some love, so showing up or whatever it is that looks like. So I had to really make a way out of nowhere. And because of the commitment that I had to myself, the heightened accountability that I had to you all, I made a choice to make it happen. Tomorrow, after my speaking engagement, I go straight to the airport, and I won't get home until about 10:25. I have to make a way, no matter what, to get this workout in. I can't use the excuse, and we don't have any negative connotation around the word excuse, but I can't create an excuse around why I didn't. I'm tired. I just got in. I only had a little while to do it. Remember, this is not about what you do. It's about the fact that you do some type of workout, whatever it is that you call it. So if that's 5 jumping jacks, if that's what you can do, do that. Choose to do that every day for you for 30 days. Make a way to make it happen no matter what. You deserve it. You deserve it. And the good news about this challenge, as I mentioned earlier, although we are talking about it in terms of working out and getting ourselves together physically, discipline, like everything else, seeps. So other areas of our lives, we're going to see a heightened commitment. We're going to see more accountability to ourselves first, and then to other people that we have involved in whatever it is that we have going on. So this is fundamentally one of the best things that you can do for yourself, for your life. Fundamentally is to, let me back up. Fundamentally, this is the onset of your shift. Okay? Fundamentally, this is the onset of my shift, taking it to a new level. I have new goals that I'm trying to reach in my life that I've never even dreamed of. But now that I've seen some things that are possible, I need some more new habits. I need to change some of the old things it is that I used to do. I need to challenge myself to do more, no matter what. I need to get it done. So this is a segue, a wonderful platform for me to kind of practice that on, to make a way out of nowhere. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to do the same thing for yourself. Yes, we are using this platform of working out to do that, but what other areas of your life can you do that in? What other areas in your life can you make a way out of no way? Can you create a space out of a space you didn't even see before? You absolutely can do it. You have everything you need to be who it is you said you want to be. How will you handle it? What commitment are you willing to make it happen? Okay, so I hope that's something for you to think about. You have a great rest of your night, no matter where in the world you are. And remember, it's time to move beyond everyone else's expectations of who you ought to be and become the woman you thought that you could be. Good night.